Hi guys, myself Nishant Patil and today I'm going to show you how to implement a VLAN using a Cisco packet tracer. So what is VLAN basically? A VLAN is nothing but logical grouping of network users and resources connected to administratively defined ports on a switch. By creating VLANs, you are able to create smaller broadcast domains within a switch by assigning different ports in the switch to different subnetworks. So here I'm going to use this topology in this video. You can use any topology, whichever you are likely to go. For that, first you need to open Cisco Packet Tracer application. As I am using three switches, you can get these switches from network devices over here. I am using 296024 switch as it will provide me lots of ports. You can use any number of switches. Any type of switches. Mm, You can place it over like this. And now I am going to use six nodes. You can use any number of nodes to make your topology. So after placing all these nodes and switches, you need to make connection between them. You can do that by using this option. You don't need to worry about what type of cable is being used between switches to end nodes, as it will automatically provide you. As you can see, as I have implemented this topology, you can see here that initially the all devices are off. I mean connections are off. It will take some time to boot up. As you can see a green light, these connections have been boot up. I mean connected, and we can make and we can send any messages from PC to PC1. For that, you have to configure PCs with IP addresses and switches. So after implementing this topology, you have to configure the switches. For that, I will click on the switches on double no by double click. Here you can see physical configure CLI attributes. You can configure switches by automatically over here, but today I'm going to show you how to configure manually. You need to open this command line interface, and you have to see that if there are any existing configuration in the switches. If there is any, you need to clear it. Now we are going to configure switch. So I will enter over here. So for configuring switches, you need to get into the terminal. For that, you have to enable the terminal by using this option. Now we have to type configure term. Here we are going to initialize all ports in the shutdown state. So that I am going to open all the interfaces ports by typing this command interface. Now you can see that fast Ethernet ports are shut down. Now I am going to shut down in again gigabyte ports. Now you can see that gigabyte Ethernet ports are also switched off. After that, we have to do this for all switches. Same code will apply. We have to shut down all the ports in the switches. After this, you can shut downing all the ports. You can change the host name by getting over here, but I'm not going to change it anyhow here. So after that, you have to configure the PCs by changing this IP addresses. As you can see, our red light connection, as I have disabled all the ports, so there is a red connection between them. Now I'm going to configure PCs with their IP addresses. No, I'm not going to do it manually. I can directly go to your IP confirmation and do it over here. 92168.1.1. You don't need not worry about subnet mask. It will automatically get there. So you will set this IP address. You need to do it for all the PCs, but be careful about the IP address. IP address should not be same for all PCs. 0.3. Like this, you have to initialize all the PCs with the IP addresses. Now, now I will switch on the switches. For that, we will go here the configure terminal and type the command. And now you can see that I have on it. Now again we have to do for another ports. You have to do this in every switches. After that you have to exit the configuration mode as I have, and it will save the settings. Now you can see here after I am switched down all the ports, the connections are back. Now this now the third step is that you have to configure VLANs on the switch. For that you have to go to the VLAN. You have to do this for all switches. I will show you only about one switch, only on one switch. So how to create a VLAN on switch? You can do it automatically over your configuration VLAN database, but I will show you how to do it manually. So you have to type over your VLAN 10 name faculty or staff. There are four VLANs configured for the list for this video. VLAN 10 faculty staff, VLAN 20 for students, VLAN 30 for guests, and VLAN 99 for management. VLAN 20. We will see that all the name configurations have been done or not. For that, you have to type show VLAN. Now you can see here that VLAN have been activated. but VLAN 30 has not got a proper name, so that we will change it again. VLAN 30. Now that changes have made to the VLAN. After that, you have to do that for all switches. I have done for this switch 0. You have to do it for switch 1 and switch 2. Same configuration should be done. After doing that kind of configuration, you can now ping any pieces from you can ping from any PC to any PC. So I will show you how you can do that. You have to open PC 0 and there you will see desktop option, and from there you can go to command promote. Now I will ping. You can see here I have given IP addresses to each PCs like this, and I have named it over here. Now I will ping from PC 0 to PC 5 by typing option ping 72.17.30.26. You can see that the connections have been established and I can ping from this PC to this PC. Here the all packets have been sent and there is no loss. So you have implemented VLAN. You can also implement a VLAN by using this topology, or you can use your own topology. All the configurations will be same. Thank you.